Friendly disclaimer, the following podcast may have triggering or sensitive content. Please watch at your own risk. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Matthew, and I play Eli Bridges.
I'm Stephen Cricket.
Played by Michael.
Hey, I'm Peter. I'm playing Don Barrymore.
And I play everybody else. And join us in the Unlucky Vigil. When we last left off, you guys had more or less just wrapped up a day of activities for sure, and Alex had just been hit with the absolute hammer of a murder conviction. So he will not be here this week as he is dealing with all the kind of post-conviction paperwork, waiting for the bail hearing, all those things that come along if he even gets a bail hearing, because let's be honest, quadruple homicide is a pretty aggressive charge that they may not grant bail for.
Damn, double homicide.
So you guys are kind of in the moment going to be dealing with whatever else. You still have some leads to chase down as far as where is Nick? Where is the other girl? Who else is there out there? Who is the strange knife man? You're also all pretty much hurt. So we'll pick up the next kind of day. We'll say the next morning. You guys have all reconvened. Eli, you had just been put on an admin leave for an indeterminate amount of time. The other two of you are, I assume, up to your normal stuff.
This Thursday?
It would be a Thursday, yeah. So you could go to class if you feel like it.
I don't have morning class, but I do work at the afternoon, so I go to my study group in the morning.
You go to your study group in the morning.
I was also visiting Corporal Vasquez at the hospital, so
Okay.
I may be there if checking in with her.
Okay.
Since I'm on leave, got all this time.
So absolutely be with you.
Oh, boy.
I'd be fine with that. I mean, we're visiting a person who was injured.
Yes, we are. That is what we are doing.
Oh,
Okay.
I promise you.
Nothing more, nothing less.
We want to start with hospital, or do we want to start with Don's life?
We do hospital. That sounds funnier.
Okay. So you guys are in the large hospital that's kind of in downtown, in one of the large hospitals in downtown Philly. Corporal Vasquez was in intensive care, emergency surgery, all those kinds of things. And surgery's through. She's, it's been probably 6 or 7 hours since the events of last night. And she is pulling through, but she's still very, very in a bad way.
Like touch and go, kind of.
Yeah, could touch or go at any time. Yeah. The wounds that you're aware of are just the ones that you saw. So, I mean, her neck was stabbed a little below her, or a little above her collarbone, kind of down towards her heart. And then she had another large stab wound kind of right below her solar plexus. And then there were some smaller slashes, but then she was her butchering was interrupted by your team, and so she was just kind of dropped to the floor.
And I was crushed by an air conditioning
Yeah,
unit.
and you were half crushed by an AC unit.
Was I ever checked out by doctors?
No, you just went to the hospital with
You have
them.
crushed
So
them,
I mean, given your health bar there, you're probably not great. I mean, there's probably visible wounds. You're probably bruised. You probably should be in one of the hospital beds.
That's why you're here.
Powering through.
But yeah, so you two will be able to enter her room in some time, but she's comatose. She's not awake.
As we're walking in, I'll look at you and go, so I do carry around makeup if you want to like hide what may or may not be like your abusive father. You know, like that one right there by the eye and the like 4 on your arm.
Yeah, I appreciate the offer. I do have pretty good insurance, so I was planning to kind of go down to like an urgent care and at least be seen.
Insurance costs money. Makeup is free. I mean, just depends.
Insurance would result in me actually getting hopefully somewhat recovered, and makeup would just make me smell weird.
My mom used to tell me that bruises make the man.
Makeup.
That's a very strange thing to say. Did you get a lot of bruises as a child?
Yeah, mostly from my mother, but
If you ever want to talk about it, just let me know. I'll be happy. I'll be a good listening ear.
I thought we were talking about it.
We can talk about it when we're not visiting my extremely injured coworker date person.
You want a date?
Yeah, but Professor doesn't know, so let's keep that on the.
Yeah, I got you. We're good.
You're the worst to tell a secret to.
And anyway, everyone's phone goes off. The professor, Don, Alex's phone in custody. They all get one that's like, oh my god, oh my god, Eli went on a date.
So I think Eli would probably, if there's not a nurse
Corporal
in her
Vasquez
room.
is her name.
He put KISSING in like all caps with periods in between, and then like a winky face at me. I don't know what that means.
I'm ready to walk in.
Yeah, Eli, if there's not a nurse in her room, would probably kind of, when he sees one walking by, maybe flag one down, just ask for like an update to see kind of how she's doing, if there's, any news.
So on the way out, you see this very tall doctor with white, kind of starked up hair, and he's definitely like late 40s, maybe early 50s, and he's kind of got like all the stuff together. He comes out, and you can see him. He's like,
Hey,
hello.
Doc.
How are you?
I've been better. How's Corporal Vasquez doing?
Well, it was touch and go for a while there. She had a 6-hour surgery. We removed bone fragments from a couple different places in her body. Sir, watch that medical card.
Fuck it.
Yeah, those are steel, by the way. Yeah, so she had several bits of bone fragment removed, a lot of lacerations, some light cauterizing, some stitches, medical tape.
Cauterizing?
Yeah, there was some arteries in the neck. Some of the capillaries and stuff are too small to stitch, so we have to cauterize them.
Oh, I thought the injury caused that.
No. The injuries were mostly like knife wound and or
Gotcha.
slashes, lacerations, bleed type stuff, and some bone chipping, which is rare in knife attacks, but not unheard of.
Yeah, I was there when she was injured. I was crushed by an air conditioning unit in the midst of all of that.
Do you need to check in?
I was planning on going down to the clinic to
He has
get
insurance.
checked out, so that was on my list to do. But I wanted to check on her first.
So he looks over you and he goes, if you can walk to a clinic, I'm impressed enough, and I will trust you as your own medical individual. But with my own professional opinion, you ought to go admit yourself to the ER.
Yeah, if you have a second to just look me over. I mean, I
mean,
walked
I'm
here.
I am a surgeon. Nothing I can do here is really going to help you in the short term.
Fair. I'll power through to the clinic then.
Godspeed, sir.
Thank you for the update, doctor. Is there a way I can put my number down as one of her contacts? We worked together. We were both there in the scene, so I just would like to kind of keep updated if possible.
I think the police department is mostly handling that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So you can reach out with them and let them know.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Thank you for your time, and thank you for all of your help there.
Absolutely. And
And then I will limp down to the clinic.
Okay, so Cinnamon.
Well, I mean, I guess
You
I'll
just bashed your knee on a cart.
Well, I'm sorry I knocked all that shit over. This one looks important. What is it? I think it's a syringe. I will give this back to the doctor and like walk away with it in my pocket.
I'll just
And
disregard.
I'll go to Eli and be like, so am I one of your ice contacts?
The professor's number one. If there's room for number two, maybe.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
your number always changes because you always lose your phone, so it's really hard to keep up with that.
that's fair. Well, here's this, and I'm going to hand you the syringe I just got, and go, I think that can help you. I am going to go because I think the professor needs me because he sent me a very important text.
Okay.
Goodbye.
I'll be in the clinic
And
as
then
soon
I'll
as soon as I get cleared. I'll meet up with y'all.
I've been walking.
I'll meet up with you later.
Okay.
Well,
so-
look at the
also
syringe.
you
Is
get
there a
the-
label on
No
it?
yelling in the building,
Also,
sir.
because I definitely didn't do this correctly, you got the mass text that I sent everyone about you having a girlfriend.
So you want to try and see what the syringe is?
Yeah, I mean,
So
he
you're
just
going to
picked up
roll
a
a
syringe off
medicine
of
plus intelligence to see if you can read it, but it's going to be, do you recognize the drug?
Oh, gotcha. So intelligent. I got one
okay.
success. Yeah, I'm like, I don't need insulin. So like,
It's sugar
if it's
water.
still sterile, I may just like toss it on like a bed real quick and then walk down to the clinic.
Mommy, what's this?
Sticks in the mattress.
Or if there's like another
No,
cart,
yeah. You'll just set it somewhere non-offensive
Yeah.
and then move on.
The non-diabetic cart.
Okay, so you're going to head to the clinic to get checked out, I assume.
Yeah.
Cinnamon.
Well, I believe now is my time to. I don't have to be with all of them right now, right? There's nothing like.
No, you don't. I mean, so the last that you heard, as far as the plot of this goes, is there is no answers. Why did they attack Donald? Who knows? Who are they? Who knows? Do you have a name? Do you think you know where he
Why
lives?
are they?
Can I go back to the apartment?
What happened to your dad? those kinds of things.
Can I go back to the apartment and go to 354, the one that we went to prior?
Yeah, so you'll hop a bus to the student townhomes.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're just going to go knock.
Yeah, I'm going to just knock this time.
Okay, so you kind of go as you get up to the public bus, the door, like, you don't knock on a bus door.
I imagine I do. I probably do. I'm like,
Excuse me, driver.
So
Can I
the
come
door
in?
goes, "Kss," and he goes, yeah.
hey, I need to go to the student home apartments about 3 blocks over.
You got your bus pass?
Well, I believe I do right here, and I'm gonna just flash like a card of something, and then like put it in my pocket real fast.
So you're going to do a dexterity plus subterfuge, I guess, because you're kind of like...
Is the bus driver talking through one of those things on his neck? Like,
No.
I know.
He's on his way, though, and it's -2 for his. Sorry, hold on. He resists.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah, you got to roll again. -2 for his composure.
nothing.
I like the other result better.
Yeah, he goes, sorry, bud, you got to pay.
Okay, I'm down to pay.
So you are running dangerously low on funds as none of you work, except the professor. But you'll be able to spare some change for the bus.
Okay, well, I'll leave that with you, and I'll just leave
None
the
of you
card.
who aren't the two that have jobs work.
I'll leave this card with you. I'll have to talk to my sugar daddy later, and then I'll sit down and I'll head to the apartment.
He's in prison.
Donald, now you. So, as you kind of come to, it's been a long night. As a note, you're bashing, if you have bashing damage anybody, it's probably gone by now. Okay. So, you kind of slowly, the sun kind of peeks through your window,
It's so bright.
and you kind of slowly open your eyes. And in the kind of foggy haze that is an early-ish morning, you kind of sit up in your bed, and then your stomach just makes a deep gurgling sound. And you are hungry.
I haven't done that fasting thing in a while. Why am I so hungry? And then I look around for basic subsistence, I guess.
So you're going to roll
Sponsored.
Yeah, you go to your non-sponsored toaster pastries.
Yeah.
And you crack open a bag. I need you to roll me a composure plus...
I'm about to venom this shit.
I don't even really know what to put besides composure. Composure plus resolve, I
My
guess.
stomach's actually gargling right now, or whatever the fucking word
Yeah,
is.
you're going to
right
have a -4 on that bad boy.
I'm also pretty hungry.
now. I ate it.
Audience, you can send us treats.
I like
Patreon?
I like bland.
If you
things.
tweet us on Twitter and tell us you want to send us snacks, we'll tell you where to send it.
What was it again? Composure and
resolve.
Resolve -4.
damn. So that's a 1 dice.
But it's not a chance die.
A 10. 1 success.
So you open the box, and you open the first one, and you eat that Pop-Tart in like 2 bites. And you eat the second one in like 2 bites. And then you start ripping through the packets of Pop-Tarts and just eating them as fast as you can. And there's like crumbs like dripping down your side. You're salivating aggressively to the point where it's like starting to stain your shirt. And then after you get done with that, you like snap back to reality and you're like, whoa. As the box is now empty and mostly torn in half, and you just ate about 48 Pop-Tarts.
It wasn't that good. It has a bite into it, like in the box. Nah, like, whoa. What? And was I like aware I was doing that, or was just like a quick burst of like
You were
hunger?
aware while you were doing it,
But it wasn't like.
but you didn't want to stop.
Okay.
You just more feel the shame that anyone who does a binge eating thing goes through.
That's not me. I don't do that. What has happened?
And then as you kind of like throw the box down in disbelief, you hear your stomach make that again as you're still just like starving.
What's going on? And I like pick up the phone. I the professor. And I type his number in.
You're going to call him?
Yeah.
And so
I don't know why people aren't calling me more often.
you just hear, hello?
Yeah. Is this that professor?
Yes.
Yeah. This is Don.
Yes, I have your number.
I just had like this. I mean, still am freakish hunger. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Would you describe this as abnormal?
I ate mostly, or no, all of the Pop-Tarts non-sponsored in the box and the box itself, I think.
They should now be called Top Tarts.
No. That's too close. We need to go to the unlucky tarts.
Everything is ours that isn't someone else's. So he goes, peculiar.
And have you seen my fit? I mean, that's not me. I have washboard abs.
He goes,
Whoa, okay, mister.
he goes, all right.
Weird flex, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel? So I'm sensing some shame
No. More
about
hunger.
eating about that much. Maybe come by. Maybe come by and we'll take a look.
All right. I'm on my way. And I hang up.
Okay.
And I call the study group I was supposed to go to, and I was like,
What's up, man? You
"Yo,
ready?
I got a stomach bug."
Oh
yeah.
no!
That Don again? He keeps flaking.
I know, man.
Yeah, this
Tell him
shit's
he's
going
got to pay
around.
for pizza this time.
It's going around. You know how it is.
You better not come to trivia tomorrow if you're skipping out on the study group, man.
Oh no, don't worry. I probably won't be able to make it
We're
either.
going to crunch some numbers.
I heard that beer they had there sucks. Anyway, I got a new spot we can go to.
All right, man. Well,
Yeah.
take it easy. Get better.
Appreciate you.
Pass the bong.
At the study group. Let me hit that real quick, brother.
That's why I don't hang out with them.
Yeah, that's why you keep playing it. So yeah, you will enter the living room, and your roommate's like, "Wow, wow, wow! Look who woke up."
You, I don't know. Like,
You gonna do these dishes? And he points to the dishes that now have visible mold growing
look, man,
on them.
I have. It's been like 2 days, and I haven't eaten here since. Besides those Pop Tarts, non-sponsored.
He goes, "I know. It's been a week that these have been in the sink. I need you to roll me an integrity."
2 successes.
So you feel like you want to like verbally rip his head off, maybe physically, but you're able to like hold back that anger, and you don't snap at him unless you just feel like it. He's like, "I'm gonna have to tell the apartment manager again."
You go ahead and do that.
Okay, so you grab your coat and head out the door.
And I write a note. It says, "Make sure to tell him to call me here." Stick it on the thing.
What number did you put?
My
in there?
number.
Oh, okay.
No, actually, I give him Cinnamon's number.
Okay.
Yeah, I give him Cinnamon's number. It's like, here you go.
Okay.
So
So
I never gave him my number.
yeah, your new numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you put Cinnamon's number as your new number, and then you leave to go meet with the professor.
that'd be funny.
Cinnamon,
Why, hey,
how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Who are you?
I'm your creator.
Wait a minute. I thought my creator was more strange.
That's fair. Anyway, you will arrive at the townhomes. There are a lot of security guards around now.
Oh, well, I know what I'm doing then. So on the bus, because I'm not thinking too much about that one, I'm going to just like pull my overalls off, tuck them off onto the bus like pad somewhere, and of course underneath is my nice like suit that I just wear underneath, and then I'm gonna lick my hands, run it through my hair again.
Which, surprisingly, as always, does a magnificent job of styling your hair. For
Yeah,
some
yeah.
reason.
You have very
it's
thick
the only time
saliva.
my hair looks good.
So you've
And-
got pomade level saliva.
Hardens immediately.
You don't drink water ever. Yeah, so you will doll yourself up real quick.
And then I'll be like, all right, now it's time to make history. And I'm going to get off the bus and head straight to 354.
Yeah, so you kind of walk through. Are you trying to just blend like you belong there?
Yeah, I just don't want to stand out too much, yeah.
Yeah, so you can make a presence plus stealth, I think, because you're kind of just blending in.
Masking my presence in
Yeah.
a stealthy way.
Yeah, presence and stealth, and he will active resist with the guard. Well, the guards
The
plural
guard roll.
will actively resist.
I got one success.
They got none. So you do a good job of just kind of looking like you belong. One guard does kind of come up. He's like, "Whoa, what are you doing here?"
Why, I'm just here to go to my apartment and study for my next exam.
And he kind of like narrows his eyes at you, and he's like, "All right, man, stay safe. There's some weirdos around here."
Oh, I heard. It was that weird guy that was like watching kids and like diddling someone, right?
I didn't hear about that second part, but yeah, you're half right.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, make sure you get him for that too if you haven't already.
Just
Lay
keep
it on
digging a
thick.
grave for Alex.
He's not here. He can't protest.
So yeah, you will walk up the stairs to that apartment.
Okay, cool.
Well, I think we said the stairs, like you open the door and then there's stairs, so you're up to the door, I guess.
Yeah.
So you hear guitar strumming stop, and then footsteps that are like creaking steps, and then the lock turns and activates, and the door just swings open. And you see in front of you the same beanie wearing guy that was playing guitar that day. I'm gonna give him like what's your composure?
My composure is 1.
Oh wow, okay. So he's gonna try to remember you, and I'll take away the 1 for your composure.
Okay. I'm down.
He goes, "Oh man, you're the pizza guy.
Why, hello.
I got better at guitar. Can I have my pizza yet?"
Well, I'll have to hear it. I haven't heard it yet. May I come in?
This is a thorough, man. This is thorough. Yeah, come on.
Yeah. As you can see, I'm pointing to my nice suit.
Yeah, you got promoted or something? As he kind of like starts walking
Well,
up the
I'm part
stairs.
of the Pizza Bureau of Investigation of Bad Guitar Players. We call it the Pigro. And
Nice.
yeah. So
Far
I'm
out,
actually
man.
the leader of said place. Nice. Yeah. So anyway, this is a nice apartment you got here.
Thanks, bro. And so as you kind of hit the top of the steps, you can see the apartment is pretty generic, like student living. It's got like a couch, but it's like an old sectional. It's got some nice big like what do they call that? Like tie-dye flags.
Okay.
Behind the couch. You see a large, like 55-inch TV on like a little nightstand across from the couch, and then the kitchen is just like dishes all on the counters and stuff, kind of messy as college boys tend to be.
Yeah.
And then off to the side, you can see a bathroom, and then two closed doors that you can assume are the bedrooms. Okay. And then he kind of leads you in, and in the middle of the room is his guitar, and there's one other girl here. That was one of the girls that was here last time.
Okay.
He's like, "Come on in, man. I got you."
All right. Well, so I'm down to hear your playing, but I do have some questions for you as part of the big road.
Hold up. Gotta get in the zone, man. Whew.
Now, don't freak out too much. I will be judging you.
All right. Whew. A, B, D. That's it. I got it. And so he's gonna do a performance, but he doesn't have it, and it's also not a skill. So he's gonna do crafts. I guess is the closest thing.
Yeah, craft would work.
No,
about
expression.
expression?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
gonna do
expression could also work.
He still doesn't have it.
Expression plus dexterity for.
All right, I'll let you DM me. That's fine. He's got average.
Just resolve.
Wow. So 4 successes.
Holy
so he's
cow.
gotten better.
Okay. Excellent.
So yeah,
I'll point to
he's-
the girl. Do you have a piece of paper? I need one.
And she's like, me?
Yeah, you. You're part of this. You're part of this judgment.
So she like reaches down into her backpack and starts like rifling through. And she like takes out a MacBook and sets it off to the side. Then takes out like Beats by Dre, sets them off to the side, not sponsored. And then takes like
The unlucky beats.
takes out an Unlucky Beats, and then she takes out
Maximum sponsor too.
no the Max. Yeah.
We're also unsponsored
Hey
by.
guys, nobody in this show is sponsoring us. Just heads up. If you want to,
We don't even
email
sponsor
us.
our own stuff. All right.
If you want to email us, go for it. But otherwise, just know that none of this is sponsored. We don't reflect their views in any way. She takes out all that stuff. She takes out some like a water bottle, and she's like, and then she gets to a Walmart receipt, and she's like, "Does this work?"
Perfect. And then
I don't have a pen.
That's okay. I'll just bite part of my finger and use blood.
There's no way you could do that.
I don't know. They did it a lot on Attack on Titan.
Yeah, this is analogous to Attack on Titan.
Most receipts you can use your nail and write on.
Yeah, I could
'Cause
believe
they're like
that one
contact
more
paper.
than I just.
Do you
like-
think Cinnamon's that smart?
No.
Cuts his finger and uses.
He's like, "I got you, man." And so he hands you like a pen that you can open
Maybe
the
a
bottom,
Band-Aid?
and it's a pen, and the top is a dab pen. So like you can smoke the dab pen and then write with the normal pen.
Okay, yeah.
Sounds like my study
So-
group.
So it smells like a skunk.
So I'm gonna write down better at guitar on the back of the receipt.
On the back of the Walmart receipt, and he's just playing. He plays you. I made a weird chord progression, but he plays you something that goes ABD, and he's really good at it.
Okay.
So yeah, whatever that might be. He said this is an original song I call "Hitting the Slopes." It's about hiking.
Well, I am very proud of you, sir.
Wow, thanks, guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
glad that
I'm sorry. I should introduce myself. I'm Peter Pinklage, and I am here to, as you know, judge you, but also get some information. So when we send you other pizzas, they're free of charge.
Wow, you can make that lying roll. He says.
Subterfuge and
I don't
manipulation.
believe.
Yeah, I mean, either that or presence, because you're really just projecting your existence into this room.
I was just
You're not really manipulating him. You're just kind of saying, like, I am Peter Dinklage.
2, 3 successes.
I forgot resistance, so that's fine. So yeah, you're like, he's like, wow, name's Striker, dude. And he like holds out his hand.
Wow.
It's a nickname.
Hey, Striker. Nice to
My
meet you.
gamer
All right.
tag.
Is it
So in
Striker
order-
Dude or
In
Striker?
order to get these.
No, yeah, it's Striker, dude. It's my gamer tag.
Oh, Striker Dude. Got it.
There's a hyphen.
hyphen.
Well, it's one of those squiggly ones
squiggly hyphen.
with a dot.
You just see me like crossing out
And
his
the E
name 3
in dudes
times.
is 3.
and the E in dude has an umlaut because the other one was taken.
I don't know what that is,
It's
but
the
that's
two
okay.
little dots in like German words.
Okay, I've written down. I'm just going to crumble the paper and throw it over my
no,
shoulder.
hold on. Give that back.
No, it's okay. We'll get it in a minute.
No.
Do you want the pizza?
You don't even have a pizza.
Well, I do. It's in my car.
I don't believe you.
On my bus car.
I believe you.
So the girl goes, "What? Why are you here?"
Well, I'm here to, as I said before, judge him on his guitar playing, which is improved immensely. And secondly, I need to gather information about his standard living here so I can better give and curate the pizza to his desire. You would like that, wouldn't you, Striker Dude with an umlaut?
He goes, "I sure would."
Striker today.
Nice.
So, let's go on to this portion of the interview.
Wow.
You're gonna go far, kid. Not associated with the song.
Play his heartstrings.
That's the next one I'll learn.
There you go. So, first question: do you live here with any other people? Like in
Yes.
this room, this
Oh,
apartment
not
room?
in this room. This is the living room.
I mean, the apartment room's connected to the living room.
Yeah. Well, I don't live in a room with anyone. No.
Oh, okay, but the other people live in these rooms.
Yeah.
Okay. What are their names?
Oh man. I always call him Skippy because he's never around. But
What does he look like?
oh man, tall, kind of broad-shouldered, black hair.
Okay. All right. I accept that. Do you talk to him very often?
Nah, man.
Nah.
Like I said, he's never around.
Has he been around recently?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did he do? We gotta send him a pizza too. You know, everyone in this room gets a pizza, including you. I'll get to you next, girl. What's your name?
Her name?
Yeah.
That's Sarah, man.
Hi, Sarah. I meant to be talking to you, but I think I'm still talking to Stryker. Sorry.
So she is definitely looking at her phone, typing like rapidly.
The police report.
And he's like, "Oh man, yeah, he came through, man.
Okay. When? Recently? Like how recently?
Oh, like 2 days ago.
Oh,
probably.
okay. That's good. All right. Did he say anything to you? Did he?
Yeah,
Is his room unlocked? You know, just
probably not.
standard questions. Can I get into his room?
Nah,
Can I see your room?
you can see my room though.
Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty rad.
I bet it is.
All right,
Is it
hold up.
connected to his room by any chance? Like there's an in-between door?
There's a wall. If you really tried, you can go through it. I hear if you like slap an object at just the right.
Do you want a record deal, Stryker?
Nah, man. So I ain't all about the big music like that. It's all. That's industry stuff.
Yeah.
Try to be
I
like
got you.
Kurt,
Fuck
dude.
the industry, but this is pizza industry.
Nah, dude. Papa John's a terrorist. It's still up there.
This isn't Papa John's. Remember, this is
He cooks with an apron.
The
on.
unlucky slice.
TM.
not sponsored though.
Copyright.
And also non-existent. Cause nah, man, that sounds like the big times. I'm in it for the small stuff. Music loses its soul when you get more than like 4 followers.
That's true. And part of the losing of the soul is when you don't break down the walls between you and your music.
Well, I have an idea. If you need to get into Nick's room, dude.
Okay.
I was reading this on TikTok. So if you now like you know how like math works, right? It's like a billions and billions of numbers and stuff.
Yeah. I can't count that high, but yeah.
If you like slap an object, there's like a 1 in some big number chance that all the atoms miss and you just whoo. So if you run into the wall enough times, there's a chance you'll like whoo, you'll be in Nick's room, dude.
Ooh, I got an idea.
Now the only thing I can't figure out with my theorem is like how do you not slip through the floor? Like, you know?
Well, probably the momentum. You're going so fast forward
like, I
that
feel
you
like
go
just-
straight.
Gravity would pull you a little down. You like
Well-
your ankles might be in the
But are air atoms affected by gravity? Clearly not. They're
Oh
floating.
man, that's a whole.
I'll pull out the pen and hand it to him and be like, "You want to?"
You got me, man. You got me. So
Hey.
he's gonna like hit the dab pen. He's gonna be like, "I gotta redo my senior thesis, dog."
We can talk more about
physicist,
this
like-
later. Let's start with your roommate's room, who's Skippy, right?
Skippy, yeah.
Yeah. So let's go to his door. I want you to prove to me your thing while I look into his lock and see if it
Dog,
opens.
he like holds his hand up. It's like bright red. I've been trying for months.
Just
man.
one more time. I got 40 pizzas, and they're all warm and ready.
In the bus.
I'm gonna. What am I even gonna do with that mazad, dude?
You're gonna live forever.
I'm gonna live till like 25 if I eat that much pizza.
Well, you can sell it.
I don't want to sell it, dog. That's corporate. That's not cool.
Oh, you're right. Give it to your friends for free.
I don't have friends.
That
Make some.
makes tons of sense, but I'm your
Dog,
friend. You can give
dog.
it back to me.
Why do you want to go in Nick's room? That's sus, dude.
Well, because in Nick's room is the. Hold on, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna go retrieve
out.
the paper, the Walmart receipt, and I'll open it, and I'm gonna look at it and go, all right. So you see this list here?
What's Tampax Pearl?
I don't know, but that being said, this list, I need a list of like this from
One
all
item
your,
sold.
I need those lists
One
from.
item sold. Guy, you're cool, man. I gotta write. I get hit by some mad vibes.
All right.
I'm gonna. And so he gets like a little notebook, and he just like takes out a little notebook and starts like jotting something down. You see the title is now One Item Soul, and he's like writing a little song. You can't
That's
really
the
see
song
what
we
it
need to
says.
make now.
Is the girl still typing on her phone viciously?
She's kind of just looking at you now.
Like, that's my
like,
receipt.
Oh, do you need this back?
No.
Okay.
What is this? I was cool with it for a minute just to see where it went, but like clearly you don't have any pizza and also probably
No,
shouldn't be in here.
No, like I said, it's in the car. Which I did take a bus, so it might actually be gone now. But I did have pizza.
She's like, all right, no. I don't know what's going on here.
That's okay.
You can't go in
Half
Nick's
of
room.
life is not knowing what you needed to know.
You can't really go in Nick's room. And
Well,
Striker Dude A is not really in a mental state. I'm like trip setting him. So like this is not a time for you to be asking him a lot of questions.
well, I'm sorry. I'll stop asking him questions. He also looks kind of busy.
So he's like laying on the floor now and it's like he's taking his socks and shoes off and he's like rubbing his feet on the carpet. He's like, yeah, this is gonna be it, man.
So,
5 followers, here I come.
But I will say, I do need to take inventory, and
Of what? You're like you don't
it's okay. I'll be all right. You just hang out, and then I'm gonna try to just see if the door is unlocked first. I'm just gonna.
So she's gonna come over and like put her hand on you and be like, stop.
Girl, listen. I appreciate you and all you're doing for me at this moment.
It's like we.
But who are you, and why do you care about Nick right now?
Nick's my friend, man.
That's great. I'm glad he's your friend. I'm here to save your friend from death. But that being
What
said,
do you mean?
I lied when I walked in here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm an undercover detective known as Officer Bridges, and I really need to get.
I'm gonna call the police.
Yeah,
And
that's
they can
fi-
verify.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
that's fine.
are gonna not touch
yeah.
Nick's door,
Yeah, no, yeah, you do that.
and you go outside, and I will call the police.
Okay.
And you can stay out there, and I'll call the police.
I think that we're misunderstanding each other here.
I think so. Leave, please.
Soon.
And so the phone begins ringing in her hand. Please?
Okay, I will, and then I'm going to take the phone from her, and then
Okay, so you're gonna roll
I'm
athletics.
going to try to.
Plus dexterity, resisted by. It sounds like it's kind of an active resistance, yeah, because you're like disarming her.
Yeah, I mean that would be fair.
Athletics plus what did I say? Dexterity.
Dexterity. Yep.
Yeah. She is sure not wanting to fail this.
Hour.
What'd you get?
42 successes.
Yeah, okay.
0.
So she got 3. So she will pull the phone away as you hear 911. What's your emergency? She goes, help, there's a guy in our apartment. He claims he's a cop?
All right, I'll have a good day, and I'll leave.
Okay. So, yeah.
Apartment 3, cinnamon 0.
The apartment's kicking my ass.
So you go outside, and the security is now heightened. Given your performance on the way in, you could probably leave. If you leave now, it probably won't be too hard to do.
Yeah, I'll probably go.
Bust to the door.
I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call the professor real quick.
Okay.
Ring.
Dad.
Hello?
Hi, it's me.
Yes. Everyone forgets about caller ID. Yes. Hi, Cinnamon.
Hey, yeah, it's so just FYI, the apartment I'm not getting back into anytime soon, and maybe we send Don, because he's an actual student and may have friends here and doesn't have to disguise himself as a pizza guy. That being said, yeah, I'm leaving and I probably shouldn't come back here.
He goes, okay. Yes, Donald's on his way over, so if you want to
Oh, I can meet him there. Yeah.
Yeah, just meet us here and we'll go from
Yeah.
there.
I also do. I have an allowance.
Not particularly. We don't really have a lot of money.
Yeah. I've come to realize I've blown through some of it. I may need more in the future.
Maybe, he says.
That being said, I will be back soon, and I'll click and we'll go head back.
Okay. So, Eli, you will be inspected by a doctor. That helps.
Immensely.
That's the best thing you can do right now. You're about to lose
I'm
your
waiting
job,
for
though.
my phone to get a call from the police station going, "Are you working, Bridges?
I'm in the hospital.
We just heard that you were over at the town home." I'm like, no, I'm at the emergency room
Stop
getting checked
harassing
out by
those
a doctor.
kids, Bridget.
Good news is there might be another Bridges. I didn't give your number this time.
True, you didn't.
But just in case when I'm walking out, I'll be like, my number is 4375.
Thank you. Bye. You're in hot shit.
Well, now I have a pretty solid alibi that I have like medical discharge paper
won't
I don't know.
believe
Is
from
it
the time
solid?
and date.
We'll see how solid it is. in
You're
a minute.
removed from the force. I have an alibi. I don't care.
So, the doctor will give you painkillers. And he'll be like, well, by some miracle, you are not dead. And your injuries don't seem like they will be permanent. You are a lucky man, Eli.
I appreciate it. I don't feel lucky though.
Here are some painkillers
Unlucky.
Thank you.
and some other antibiotics just for all the various cuts of machinery. You have your tetanus shot that we gave you, so you are clear to go. Per your insurance, you owe us just the copay of X dollars, and you're good to go. And so just bed rest, stay relaxed, take the leave time that I understand you have, and go do that. Go sleep.
I don't think I've slept in a few days, so I'm gonna take your advice, Doc.
That is a good idea when you go to a doctor to take their advice.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. If I have any questions, am I good to just call back here?
Sure.
All right, cool.
Take more drugs.
So yeah, he'll hand you your prescription. Doctors don't really do that anymore, but this one does. So he's going to give you your prescription himself and be like, "Here you go," and then
He's an old-fashioned doctor.
you can head back, or you can
Doc, I got
run to the city.
I got one quick question before I head out.
Sure.
Does the hospital happen to donate like inexpensive medical supplies, like bandages, anything like that?
Oh God,
I like to. I
we're
like
a
to.
hospital. Nothing's inexpensive.
I like to work.
I
Pretty,
billed your insurance
charity?
$500 for that Band-Aid.
And I paid a dollar.
Okay, do you have
for it.
a nonprofit side that might not be extremely greedy? No offense to
profit.
you, but just in general.
I mean, I don't make the prices.
I know. Here's the reason. I like to work with the homeless. I'm trying to build rapport when I get back on duty. I think having medical supplies on hand would be beneficial to them in case they may have a cut that needs to be treated.
If you need like a first aid kit, you could probably just get one, like from your precinct.
I already have to pay you guys like $250.
No,
in copay.
no, from your precinct. Like your boss will probably give you basic medical supplies.
Yeah, but they don't like us to give those away. They're for us to use.
Well, wait, are you using
or in
it
an
to-
emergency situation.
Are you trying to treat someone as they're wounded, or just set up a medical tent? Because I don't have a nonprofit that'll do that.
Preemptive care.
I get.
Yeah,
I
I can't do
think-
preventative care on all the
I mean,
homeless
like
in Philadelphia.
I give out like food and like hot hands and things like that. So maybe like throwing a couple Band-Aids in case they nick their finger on a rusty spoon.
Or a syringe.
I'm sure if you want to get a pack of Band-Aids from like Walmart, they're possible to find. We're not
Yeah.
in some kind of shortage, right? Right?
As far as I'm aware, I
Okay,
don't believe
thank
so.
God.
Not anymore. Not for a few years.
Not another bandage shortage over the one of 2021.
Yeah.
What's
First
the state of the
toilet paper
world,
nowadays.
Ryan? Toilet paper's
Trying to save $1 here and there. You know, didn't know if y'all had a system in place. So
Nope. We charge for everything.
all right. Well, I'm gonna head off to the pharmacy and
our
turn in
motto.
this prescription. So appreciate the time, Doc. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And I'll limp out and go to the local drugstore.
Well, he gave you. His,
Yeah, he gave you, remember?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
an
I thought
he's
you
an
meant like he
old-fashioned
gave me
one.
no,
like
no,
a,
he
like
just
a
gave you
script.
the pills straight
Oh,
up. He was
okay.
like, here you go. Good luck.
Yeah.
I get paid to shill these.
Then you get a concerning text that's a cry face and like a building and a fire, and then from Cinnamon, and the follow up is like I screwed up, and then
Yeah,
that's it.
I'll hop on my motorcycle with a little bike, you know, ka-ching thing,
Yeah, right.
and then just drive over to the professor, like the warehouse, pop a few pain pills, and just collapse.
I look at my phone to see what Cinnamon wrote, and I said, what does that mean?
Okay, so you all converge on the warehouse at around the same time.
I would like to get a bunch of burgers before that, as I assume I'm still hungry.
Yeah, you do.
I'll walk in with X burgers, like 15.
You're like polishing off the 5th one.
Yeah, like there's still
And you're
more.
starting to feel sick, but not full, which is a weird feeling.
Damn, these are pretty good.
Hey, Don, can I have one of those?
No,
You don't look so good.
You see Cinnamon like
Does he look
stole
different?
one, eat one in the background.
Does he look different?
Yeah, like does he mean?
Sweatier.
I mean,
He
I'm,
did
all
just
that
eat like
grease.
5 pounds of meat. Yeah.
I didn't know.
meat
Like,
sweat.
Grease.
I guess me as a player, I'm wanting to know if he's like exhibiting vampiric traits. But I mean, does he just come off as like different aside from holding 15 burgers? and
I've
eating
got
5?
you.
I embrace gluttony.
I've got you. Can I use Eye for the Strange to determine if it is vampiric in nature?
Yes.
Oh God.
Is it normal?
So, Matthew, I forgot to actually roll for you.
Oh.
And I rolled quite well. So 4 of your damages can get, starting with lethal, will downgrade to the
They're all aggravated.
then they'll downgrade to lethal.
Okay.
Well, so it'd only be 2 of them, though,
Okay.
because it's higher, I think, is how that works. I don't know. It's how it works now.
Okay,
So 2 of
so-
them will downgrade to bashing.
To bashing?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
I got one success. I got one success.
Yeah, so you get 1 success. So, yeah, you can tell that he looks sweaty and pale, and he looks like he is really struggling to stay conscious, but not in like an active passing out way, more in like a something is wrong way.
I feel like I'm low on iron.
I'm gonna tap Eli there.
Is that what I feel like? Do I feel anemic? Do I feel like I'm low on iron? I'm sort of.
So to describe it to you, you feel an intense hunger, like in the pit of your stomach, like you haven't eaten in weeks, and you are like clammy. All the symptoms that come with that: a little shaky, a little sweaty, a little tired.
So, I have.
Is that garlic?
No, it's blood, and I'm gonna like draw blood
I
and
don't
like put it
want-
under
I
his
don't want
nose.
that.
Be like, is this?
So I mean, you don't get like an overwhelming sensation or anything.
You want to drink some?
No,
Right.
I'm good.
I am trying to help you here, Mister. Each 42
I
burgers.
don't know what you mean by helping me.
I have an idea.
You're half vampire. Drink
These are
blood.
half
I
cooked.
have an idea. Don, let me see the burger that you've half eaten.
No,
Give it. Just trust me.
breaks
Trust me.
into a quarter.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll take this. Yeah. I'll open the top
Squeeze
bun.
my hand,
and
blood.
put the
See
blood
you.
on like ketchup. Like eat this.
No.
Eat it.
You can keep it.
No.
Do you want
eat
to fucking
it.
die? I'm trying to help
It's,
you.
we're look. You are an anomaly. We don't know a
Thank
lot
you.
about you. It's a good thing. This is us testing to see if this is going to work. Please eat the blood of cinnamon on this
What do you think,
delicious looking
Professor?
burger. He's in with a client right now. You're dealing
I
with
am
us.
the client.
A different client with more pressing issues. Eat
Oh,
this.
stab me with a broom and force feed me blood, and
Just-
I grab the burger.
Eat it.
I sniff it.
It smells like cinnamon's blood.
Which smells great.
There's a lot of
It's
iron
the only
in
thing that
this.
hasn't been touched by the outside.
And I take a bite slowly and not happily.
Okay.
And my
Roll.
teeth sink into the bun.
Roll a composure plus resolve.
Y'all are about to die.
Or we saved your
Or
life.
kill me.
Plus 1.
Plus 1? Oh, cool. I don't want to pass this, right?
That's up to you. I don't care.
I don't care
Oh
what
my
you do.
God. There's a 9 and a 0. So 2, 3.
We have not had a crit
3
success this
successes.
whole game, by the way. I don't. Maybe 1 from you, Michael.
I don't remember.
But I can't remember if it was in the prologue or in the actual
I
campaign.
think you had one.
I do, but that's me.
3
Because
successes.
he can lie on his roll.
Yeah. The DM always has the strongest
I'm
dice.
always, the house always wins.
So you sniff it, and it smells like blood, and you take a small bite, and it is like taking a. The hunger subsides in the smallest possible way, just due to the amount. So you take a bite, you feel like if you were starving and could eat a horse, someone just gave you like
A saltine cracker.
a horse tooth. Like you're that much of hunger has
Did
been
it
quelled.
taste like blood, or did it
Yeah,
taste
no, it
better?
tasted like
Okay,
blood,
Okay.
but it had a weird appeal that it doesn't normally.
Damn, you taste good.
All right. That's good. And I'm going to pass him like a steak. Like a wooden steak. Eli, I'll be like, all right, just hold that.
Time to solve this problem.
Now he's a vampire.
But no, that being said, like, I don't see why I
You
can't
don't
like blood donate
have
a
any
little bit.
diseases, do you?
Well,
I should have asked that before.
that's a really good question. I don't know.
I lost a lot of blood the other night, or else I would be willing to donate. But as of now, you're not getting any.
I was gonna say maybe we can set up like a blood donation. I can give you a little bit.
Whose?
Do we have
Oh.
do we have like an IV bag? We can start a transfusion. At least put it in a bag,
Well,
and he can just
I
drink
think our
on it.
only doctor,
So you telling me I need to
quote
drink
unquote,
blood
is
now?
currently in jail, so that ain't happening.
But the professor's shown me a few things. I can give it a whirl and see if I can make it happen.
I don't like that term. Give it a whirl with my blood.
I'm gonna pause for a second.
So I think I'm instead going to trust a medical professional to do it. And that being said, if we get like some medical equipment, I'm down. We'll try it, and that way we can feed you more correctly.
I'm not okay with this.
Well, I mean, do you like being hungry? I say as I pick up another burger and I start
Don't
eating
you
it.
eat that burger?
I'm just saying, this helps.
Okay.
Well, actually, I have
Can I
an
drink
idea.
animal blood?
Yeah, I wonder if
Ooh, that's
animal
a good-
blood could work. Tell you what, I will go to.
I'll kill a deer.
Can I eat pig?
I'll go to the butcher down
blood
the street.
sausage?
I'll go to the butcher down the street. See if they should have like
Give
some
me a
kind of
gallon of your
pig-
blood.
pig's blood.
I'm sorry, does Philly have a butcher?
Y'all
Yeah.
have y'all have any like
You have
pig's
like
blood
a
in a
medieval
gallon?
butcher where you keep the animals alive?
Well, no. A lot of modern butchers will have things like congealed blood.
Oh, okay.
Blood sausage
It
is
is.
a
Yeah,
thing.
it's like black pudding in the UK.
Oh, okay.
It's made of blood.
That's cool. I didn't
I
know
don't
that.
want it.
So
Huh.
yeah, so I'll go to a butcher and see if they happen to sell animal blood because it is a thing that people eat. It's
Okay.
weird, but
Yeah, yeah.
Can I do
no,
that?
I'm down.
So you want to go to
I want to go to like a oh,
Let me
yeah.
get the mic.
so you want to go to a butcher and see if they might have blood,
Yeah.
like people would use for like recipes and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can go to the local butcher. It's
go
the
with you.
same deli shop that you got the subs from, because you have some rapport. You're gonna go with him, you said,
Yeah.
Tommy?
Well, I'm not gonna be left alone. Fuck you guys. I'm with
You're
you.
the professor.
Professor can do whatever he's doing.
so-
What's up?
He goes, "Hey, Officer Bridges and company, how are you?"
Yeah, not officer. I'm off to. They put me on leave pending some not bad things. Just I've been through a lot recently. So
He's having sex with a
the ones.
coworker.
Anyway, do you sell? Yeah, no, ignore him. He has.
Tourette's.
Yeah, we don't know.
Hey.
We're trying to figure it out. He blurts out the first thing comes to his mind. Sometimes it's pretty funny. Sometimes it's a bad time.
It's
But
questionable.
we love him for it. Anyway, do you have?
Leave the office real quick.
I don't have to take this.
Do you sell blood?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
I-
She needs like a blood pie or something.
Yeah. We need some for a recipe we want to try out. Never had it before. Want to give it a whirl. Saw it online. I got time now, so
No, okay. How much you need?
It was in my indigenous class.
let's start with 2 quarts. I know that's a lot, but I'm probably gonna mess up. So
I mean, I don't care how much blood you buy.
yeah, do you sell it by like the gallon? I'll just get a gallon.
You
Fill up
got
the gallon jug.
100-gallon drum.
No, don't have a drum, but yeah, a
Take-
gallon I can do.
Yeah, I'll do a gallon. How
Okay,
much?
let me go wrap it up for you. For you, I don't really sell it anyway.
Oh, all right, cool. Thanks you. Appreciate it.
And so he'll go and he'll like wrap it up and prep it, and you guys are kind of up front. Well, Cinnamon stepped outside.
Yeah, I'm outside now.
So a guy comes up to you. He's kind of this blonde, shaggy-haired, younger guy, like almost like 16. Very dirty clothes, and he's like, "Hey, man,
Hey, what's
you have
up?
$1?"
Do I have $1? Well, I hate to inform you, but I have this card, and that's
is
about
it?
it.
Why do you carry an Uno card?
Well, I like to
It's a
reverse
reverse, you
people. Just so you know. So, like, I'll give you my
Now
name.
I have to give you $1?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And so like he gets out a little bag and like you can see he like pours out some change and he's like counting pennies. He's like 3, 4,
That
14.
bag is enough.
15. You want the whole bag?
No, I'll just take the bag. You can keep.
I need the bag for the change.
You have a sock.
He looks at his holy sock. I don't think that'll work.
Sure, you just tie it off a little bit. It'll
20.
Be
I
fine.
might hold on. I might have $1. 30, 40, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What's
10.
your name, fella?
Chris. 21.
Chris. You got a last name?
Probably, but I don't know it.
That's fair.
It's like I got like 60 cents.
All right, I'll take that.
So you're
I'll also
like,
take back the Uno reverse card if you don't mind.
at the same time.
No, well, yeah, at the same time because I don't want to reverse this reverse. After all,
So he hands you the reverse card.
Thank
well,
you.
the change and the reverse card.
well, thank you.
roll your integrity. It's resolve plus composure
Take this
plus
kid's
1 if you still have all
last
7.
60 cent.
1 success.
So, Eli, you look outside
Yeah.
and you see Cinnamon basically mugging a homeless kid
Free will.
as the guy's like grabbing up your order.
Like, hey, can you just throw in like a foot long? I'll pay for that.
Sure. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, kid. Come with you.
I just want like some basic meats, maybe some lettuce, some like packs of mayo on the side.
I don't know what happens if you pass. I think you still take a condition. No, fuck you. You're guilty. You feel guilty now. I'm telling you how you feel. You gained a guilty condition.
Yeah, so I want to go out with the sandwich and put the pint of blood in like a bag. I'm like, hey kid,
Hey man, someone just Uno reversed me. You're gonna have to catch him and do it to him.
no, look here, take this sandwich, and here's $5. Go get you something to drink and maybe some.
Hey, I know you. Yeah. You're what do they call you?
Officer Bridges.
Free will.
Free Willy.
He goes, no.
Willis.
King mentioned you. I can't remember. Blue, red, something like that. Blue, because you're a cop, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool, man. Yeah.
This
thanks.
is my beat when I'm on duty. So if you ever see me around, if you ever need something, just let me know. If I can help you, I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah.
So here, enjoy the sandwich.
Thanks,
Don't worry
man.
about it. I'm sorry. I'll beat him up later for you. Okay.
Thanks, man.
See the Uno reverse card fly by your face. He's like, I got
Give me that
dibs.
sandwich. So, for your information, devil man.
Hey, to be fair, in both instances, I had no idea he was poor.
I don't assume based
Once
on
you
appearance.
realize you'll feel guilty, which is eminently. So, I'm going to go ahead and give you the condition. Okay. So, you now realizing what happened as your group reconvenes.
As I'm giving the kid a
Yeah.
sandwich and like $5 and like tell him to go on his
He's
way.
poor.
He's homeless. No offense.
He walked off. Yeah.
Oh.
He didn't hang out with the guy who just
Yeah.
robbed him.
Yeah, look, I'm trying to build rapport with the homeless community here because they get the news before anyone else knows. So if they can tell me something bad's going on, I can then do my job better.
I don't know if that's true. Helicopters exist, and homeless people don't have that kind of coverage.
Don,
You'd
you're
be
just
surprised.
fiending. You can see the blood in the container while they're just talking about homeless people.
I'm gonna ask the butcher for some steaks.
I may have ruined your reputation. I'm sorry.
So you want to go back in and try and buy some
I never
steaks?
left inside.
I kind of impersonated you.
You get some of those steaks there?
He goes, we got a couple, but
A cheap cut.
he goes, I could give you some chuck, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Give them the money and walk out.
Yeah, so you're
Thank you.
low on funds now.
Yeah, and I walk outside and I stop and I'm eating out of the bag.
Yeah, so you're
chuck.
finding that this actually isn't helping you at all.
This ain't working.
I got an idea. Just hold on to what steak you haven't devoured yet. I'll
It's
make
gone.
I'll whip you up something pretty good.
It's empty. It does.
You ate all of that in 3 steps?
It was only like
I mean, he only got a small piece of chuck, yeah.
My God, man.
It's blue rare.
Come on, let's go get this taken care of.
It's white rare.
So let me go back to the house and just, Google some like blood recipes
Yeah,
and
so
whip them up
as
something.
you guys arrived, the professor goes, where did you go?
We have a theory, Professor, and we're testing it out for science.
Okay.
So,
You wouldn't
I'm
want
not
to tell
the
me where
homeless
you were
man.
going?
sorry, we went to the local butcher shop. Cinnamon robbed a homeless guy, and we bought some pig blood.
This was 6
Acquired
minutes.
from a homeless guy.
So, Cinnamon, the professor will, walk over to you. Like, what did you take?
60 cents in an Uno card.
Hold your
I
hand
had
out.
the Uno card.
I'll hold my hand out.
Okay. What's
Slap.
your defense?
3.
Slash with a ruler.
Yeah.
Bad Cinnamon. Get the spray bottle out.
So you're going to take 1 bashing.
Lethal. It cuts my hand off.
Yeah, you're going to take 1 bashing as he grabs your finger and bends it back, and it kind of pops and slips out of place, and you drop all the change on the floor. And then he's kind of wrênching it backwards as you're kind of being forced to the ground.
Ow.
That's the only reaction. He's just mercying you to the floor. He's like, all right, you're going to take that back. You're going to give that child his stuff back.
I don't know where he went.
You're going to go find him. And then he's like, you're going to give him that. You're going to give him any other money you might have. And you're going to go with Eli. And then he's going to give Eli $20 and go, you're going to give him this.
Okay, I gave him a sandwich and 5, so I think
Good
we're on the
for
right
you.
way.
But you're going to give him that also and
will.
his 60 cents that you're going to pick up off the floor. And then he'll kind of drop you to the floor. And he'll be like, remember our code.
Right. I did not harm.
We're not here for semantics. I will next time break your entire wrist.
I understand, but
I'd be like, what's the code again?
Oh, the code
Because
is
the code is a set of rules I've devised in order to keep us moral. We practice some high intensity skills. We hone ourselves to a razor's edge to fight monsters, but as such,
Or wooden stakes edge.
true. As such, the temptation to act immorally with said code is always there. And so, Eli, would you recite our tenets for our good friend?
the code is harm no humans, only monsters. The hunt comes first, always. Unity is strength, and secrecy is safety.
We use these rules to guide our actions because, like I said, we are highly skilled and usually able to tangle with monsters, meaning that we are more than in a position to abuse humans. And so this is our way of keeping ourselves.
You said monsters is plurals. There's more than just the vampire.
Oh yeah, there's all sorts.
I mean,
of
we've
stuff out
encountered
there.
2 already, vampires, ghouls, just in the time that I've known you.
I've only really known the ghouls part.
I mean, thralls too, if you count your
Or the
friends.
thrall, yeah. I don't know the ghouls part. I know the thralls.
Well, the ghoul was the homeless man that transformed.
Basically, think about just about any horror movie monsters, scary stories you tell kids. Generally, all of them have
people eaters real?
Well,
the what?
some of
Flying
them we
purple
don't know.
spaghetti.
We've only ever personally encountered vampires and vampire adjacent. Although if one exists, why not the others?
The werewolf and
They could.
merfolk and the kappa.
They could.
It's even stuff like crazy, weird spirits that possess people. All that stuff is based. Most lore that you hear is based somewhere in truth from some point. It's just over time they tend to get distorted in a way.
And so with
That's
that, he'll go,
terrifying.
Eli, before the boy moves too far,
Yep.
take
Let's go.
send him in on a path of retribution.
Yeah. So
Can I borrow that gallon of blood?
Yes,
Yeah,
we're going to do some work with you.
We did. He did get a taste of Cinnamon's blood. He put it on a burger and he ate it, and he kind of had a bit of an effect. So we thought maybe we'll try.
I think you're
animal's
on the
blood.
right track. I mean,
Yeah. No, I'm gonna go with Cinnamon, drag him by the ear, and go find
touched
that.
my
I
ear.
think he'll go willingly. I hope.
Come on. So
fire
I
this
will
fucking barn.
go right back out, kind of starting the search from the deli, and then branch out into anywhere that I would know of homeless people to
On
maybe
your
hang
beat,
out.
yeah. I mean, so they have their little camp, like I said, by buildings and stuff. You'll spend some time.
Yep.
And as you go, he'll turn to you, Don. He'll go, okay, now, experiment.
I don't like drinking blood. To
You
be
don't
honest.
have to. I do think it would help, though.
Yeah, I figure I have to then.
So, he says, we're going to,
As long as it's not Simmons' blood. I don't know where he's been.
this is cow blood?
That's fine. I know where that's been, probably.
Okay. So, he will bring you to like a table. He'll sit you down kind of across from him, and he'll pour like in a normal glass, and he'll be like, I guess just drink it. This is
Is it
new for me.
lukewarm or is it cold? Is it?
It's probably lukewarm by now.
And I go, all right.
You want me to cut it with like water or something?
Pinch my nose and just swallow a little bit.
Okay. So roll resolve plus composure +1, but it'll be a -2. So -1.
Dang. Oh, yeah, it's one success.
So you feel a little better, but the glass didn't really help. I mean, it helped, but not as much as Cinnamon's blood did. But it's getting there.
So I will be like, all right. And I grab the gallon that's left, or whatever's left of the gallon, and just.
I
throw
mean,
it
you only
back.
poured one glass out of it.
Oh, yeah, so like chug it back.
You drink the rest, and you feel better, but not full. You're no longer like frothing for hunger, but you're not like full.
That didn't do it, dog. Rough.
He goes, yeah. So I believe blood is what you're missing, which is unfortunate, as I don't have a supply of that laying around. Although it does seem animal blood works, maybe not as effectively, but works nonetheless.
It's somewhat free.
He goes, this is a new problem that I have not encountered, as I am a human.
But I can still eat normal food.
It seems like you need both, he says. And it's now that your hunger is subsiding that the overwhelming feeling of food coma / too stuffed is hitting you. Because you just ate about 3,800 calories worth of food in the past 4 hours.
I had the double down burger. They put crispy donuts on it. You know?
42 double down burgers.
So you're now feeling ill, even as this kind of washes over you, and I assume you just kind of like slump back into the chair you were currently in.
I feel gross.
Yes.
As I look at my stomach, that's like bulging, probably. I'm like,
So
oh.
he's gonna sit and he'll, I'm gonna more calmly than our first encounter. What do you know about your friend Nick, or the other girl?
I thought the girl was kind of cute, and then I talked to her, and she's like, "Hey, here's my friend Nick," and I was like, "Yo," and he was like, "Yo," and just hanged out here and there, and they've been inviting me to bars lately, and I was just trying to, get with her.
And there was nothing,
Allegedly,
nothing you could think of that, no information you know about them, or anything that could guide us aside from the townhomes that I think Cinnamon might have.
remembering Nick, I guess. And he's like, do I remember him being a little sketchy or odd, or is he a normal student dude?
He was a little weirder than she was.
Oh, I remember him being a little off from the normal person, though I'm trying to mainly hang out with her.
Right.
He's just there all the time.
Okay.
Weird, like a groupie thing.
How long did you know them before everything happened?
Probably a semester.
So like 4 months.
Yeah.
Where did you meet them again?
It was in economics class.
Okay. See, I think that's our most solid lead is to find one of them. You have no idea where we've been focusing on Nick. Do you have any idea where she might have gone? Or why
I
they
don't know.
were
She's
even-
basic. She probably had a coffee shop, to be honest.
He goes, in an emergency. And then another thing
That is an emergency.
he said the Starbucks.
Nope, unlucky bucks.
Yeah. He goes, do you think maybe we can find her? Maybe that's easier than finding Nick, or at least with the amount of suspicion we've put around Nick's
I
apartment.
mean, I probably still have her number.
Do you think she
so
would answer? I mean, do you know what they're after even?
I haven't talked to him since then. I can do it now.
What are you going to say?
Yo, what's up? Can we like connect? Like, I feel like I maybe misunderstood what happened. I think maybe I was sick that night. I don't really know what's going on, so I just wanted to see what's going on. Yeah,
So you're going to say that exactly?
well, hopefully better.
Okay. So as the DM to Peter, how do you want to draft it? Because I can give you a bonus if it's like well done. You're going to roll a, I would say computer, but like you're not really struggling to use the phone. It's probably just going to be.
That's a cinnamon thing.
Are you trying to get her to meet you somewhere? What's your ultimate goal?
Yeah, I was just trying to get her to meet up. So
Okay, so then it's going to be manipulation if you're trying to control her behavior,
Socialize.
plus socialize, or if you have a very specific location, persuasion. If you're just, but the persuasion will be harder because you're trying to
yeah, no, I don't
convince
have
her
a
specifically where you want to go.
specific spot.
So Jen, socialize. You're just trying to set up something. Okay, so
You got any place that you think would be the good spot to maybe see if she wants to meet up at?
I think not adding pressure to the encounter might make her more likely to answer.
So let her pick the place.
Just see if you can get her to agree to
Okay.
meet. Period.
All right. I pick up the phone and dial her or look through the. I guess she's on speed dial because I talk to her a lot.
Well, that was your old phone.
Oh well, then I have to look
Goes
through
in the
her.
river.
I pull all of my data from the server I had started on, and I have all my contacts again because I didn't do that.
The most high tech jock
And
ever.
at the top of my speed dial list is now Cinnamon because he keeps spamming me.
No, you're good. Yeah, you can reasonably find her.
All right, I
information.
go up to her name.
So what are you gonna read it out like a letter? Read out the message. Obviously, I don't assume it's one paragraph, but
Just
just
call her ID, or is she like leaving a voicemail, or
Are you texting?
are you
or
texting or
calling?
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 Oh, calling. Okay. Yeah, it probably would go to voicemail then,
Okay,
because you just know your number.
so I hit the ring dial. And does it sound like it's blocked?
No, no. So
Okay.
it
Ring,
hits
ring.
and it goes beep. You have reached the voicemail box of 14128321881. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, I know we haven't talked in a while. The other night was kind of wild. I don't know what happened. I was choking on something. Those weird people were coming up, and like, I don't know what they were doing, to be honest. And the cops were there, but a lot happened quickly. I just wanted to know if y'all wanted to touch back up. I just want to see what's going on. Are we good? I mean, I don't know what happened really. Hope you can just fill in the dots. Call when you get this. Insert my number here. Bye.
And so, yeah, you hang up, and he goes, well, we'll see if our labor bears any fruit. He goes, in the meantime, let's see if we can figure out how to make you switch. And so you guys are going to move into the practice area, and we'll talk about that. All right, you two. What's your name? Eli and Cinnamon. How could I ever forget that one?
I don't know. It's impressive.
We're searching for a young.
So you
blonde,
probably won't have to
shaggy-haired
roll
kid.
because, I mean, you know the area pretty well. That's kind of the fruit of your labor. So you will be able to find the camp, and then you can ask someone. They know you. You'll be able to find them. Like they're not suspicious of you. Yeah. And so you see him, and he's like, "Whoa, man, I don't got any more change. Keep your reverse card away."
Oh, well, actually, and I'll hand him the reverse card and be like, this is yours to keep.
Oh.
I meant to give that to you and let you keep that. Also, I
actually
come to
lifeless.
realize your situation. I thought you were a mugger and not the other way around. And I'll hand him back his change.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
And for your troubles, on behalf of my friend, myself, and a few of our other acquaintances, we did kind of gather together, and we do want to give you this. And I'll give him the 20.
And I'll give him my shoes, and I'll be like, and this is for stepping all over your life. Think of it as symbolism.
I think your shoes are a little too big.
Yeah, I was
That's okay.
if
He
you
can
want
sell
them, they're
on the
yours.
black market.
No, I'll take them.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
By all
I
means.
choose.
Here, you can also have, and I'll take my overalls off and hand those to him. And be
Okay,
like,
Cinnamon,
Well-
you're getting a little weird here.
So I will allow you to resolve your condition there, Michael, so you can gain a beat for going way over the top
You want my underwear?
on your restitution. You do gain a beat for resolving.
oh, beat.
as well,
Sorry.
yeah.
Now,
You get beaten up.
little man, what's your name?
Chris.
Chris,
And
nice
he's like
to meet
putting
you.
on the new boots. They are like a size too big, but he's also 16, so like he's probably pretty
Well,
close.
Chris, my
For forgetting
my name
your
is,
name, and you see me take off my shirt. I forgot you're Chris here.
My name is Officer Eli, or I guess people around here call me Blue. So if you ever need anything, you see me around, let me know. Is there anything I can help you with now?
No, thank you. This is great. I was gonna go eat a rat for dinner, but I think with the
I gave you
$20,
that sandwich. What'd you do with it?
I ate it, but that was lunch.
Fair.
I have to now. I can go buy a nice like McDouble.
Hey, do you like the place Sip?
Double
Have you
down.
ever been there?
Sip.
Yeah.
I have. Well, define been there.
Well, as a customer.
Define customer.
Would you like to come with us?
I don't think I'm allowed to.
Sips is a bar. He's a little young.
I'm sorry. I take my my underpants off.
No, that's all right.
This is for you as recompense for me shitting all over your life. And I'm sorry.
Please accept it. Is your finger purple?
For the analogy of shitting, that's hilarious.
Cinnamon. These are the things I arrest people for. Put your underwear back on.
You arrest people for doing good?
For taking off their underwear
You're
in
a sick
public.
cop. Oh, God.
No.
Run.
Come on, let's go back to the warehouse.
So he'll be like, "You can keep your underwear
Oh, okay.
and your pants and everything. I just want the shoes."
I'm so sorry about him.
He, believe it or not, isn't the weirdest person I've seen this week.
Oh, I'm sorry. One last thing. This is actually important because he did have shitty
Jockstrap.
socks. I'd give him my socks and be like,
okay.
These are actually warm and should help
wow.
you.
Stink.
Thank you.
They do smell like manure. I'm sorry.
all right.
He goes,
Better.
and smells normal to me. And so he puts them on.
We're gonna be on our way. So hope to see you around. If you ever need anything, let me know. Okay.
Okay.
What's up?
He's gonna like look around. So are you still a cop?
Yeah, I'm on a brief leave at the moment. Kind of mini vacation. Been through a lot, but that's a different story. But I can still help, or I can call someone who can help that I trust.
Okay.
Like me.
There's
Do
been
you-
a guy around here,
Okay.
and he hasn't really done anything, but I don't trust him.
Can you either point him out to me or describe him to me?
No, whenever outsiders come around, he hides.
Ooh, I know how to deal with this. Give him the card I gave you as a mark, and we'll know who to take out.
We don't want to just up and take out anybody.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong word. Not like pursue, not kill.
That's a good idea. I'll give him the card.
Yeah. Or leave it to where he would pick it up somewhere.
No, he freaks me out, but he's usually nice. I mean, he doesn't like hurt me. I just so yeah, he'll take it.
He just kind of gives you that weird vibe kind of thing.
I don't like him.
You don't like what does he do?
And he like looks around and goes, I don't I'll give him the card.
Okay.
And also, sorry, one last thing.
I pull out my phone and I'm gonna like peel off the back, and I'm gonna attempt, if it's cool with you, Lord, that with an E. Sorry, Lord with an E. If
I'm glad you know a song.
yeah.
I want to basically rip out the GPU, the
GPU?
the GPS chip on the back of the burner phone,
God.
and put it to the Uno card.
So you want to like hide it in the card?
Yeah, and then that way I'm gonna look at Eli and go, and we might be able to like cross trace that to keep up with the card.
My only concern with that is that the chip that you just ripped out of your phone, you removed it from the power source. It's just a useless piece of metal without the battery.
Well, we'll see about that. Looks towards God.
All right, so the craft roll, you have the equipment, more or less. I'm going to say difficulty's probably 4. Like, this is a pretty hard one to pull off. Using just the stuff in your phone and an Uno card to make effectively a tracker that still works.
Okay, so a 1 success then.
Okay, so you barely work it. You're kind of like, if I put these wires here, and you give it like sustaining power, and you don't really understand it because I don't think you're a big tech guy.
No.
And you guys, well, you're not here, Don, but
I don't get it. 'Cause
Eli,
I'm
you don't really get how he did it, but somehow you can find his phone via the Find My iPhone app on your phone. And instead of finding his phone, you're finding a Uno card.
You know what, Cinnamon? I'll kind of like move around a little bit and see that
Yeah.
you did it. I don't know how, but you did. Now, Chris,
I do feel like maybe I should just put this in his coat. I
Yeah.
feel like if I hand him it and it's got a big whatever this is on it, he might be a little suspicious.
tell you what, now, I know you said you don't like the guy, but I don't like people and I don't send people after them. No offense. My only concern is, what is your concern with him? Is he doing something evil or bad, or
So he is quite hesitant to answer this.
do we need to kind of step off to the
He goes,
side
no,
away from people?
I'll just put it on and you can find out.
But-
you can find out.
I mean, if we just go up randomly to some random guy, he's going to have no context as to what's going on.
Well, I think the idea is we would be like tracing him quietly.
I mean, yeah, we could try to
I don't know, man.
stealthily
You're-
track him, but
I just don't know who else to ask.
okay. No, look, we'll help you out as best we can. So what we'll do is you put the card on him. Do you think you can put it on him tonight?
I can try.
You give it a try.
I don't know if I'll see him today,
I'll
though.
meet you back at the deli tomorrow around lunchtime. You let me know how it goes. I'll buy you a sandwich in exchange, and then we'll just kind of go from there. If you did put it in his coat, we'll then start trying to get some tracking him around and see what's going on. Okay.
Okay.
And you got this. I've seen your skill set, and I know you can. And I'd like to try to inspire him for his future efforts,
Okay.
if that's cool with
Yeah.
everyone.
12 o'clock tomorrow at the same deli we ran into today, and I'll get you a nice sandwich and a drink. Okay.
Okay.
2, 3 successes.
Okay. So that's cool. Cinnamon, if you'll go ahead and roll me 4 dice and let me know the result.
Like if I was rolling for success.
Yes.
So 1 success.
I know mine are black, so they're hard to find.
1 success.
1 lordly success. See, I did it. I helped Eli. Now, can I have new shoes? And my feet are cold.
So
We'll
you
go by
uh,
your pawn shop buddy and see if he's got shoes for you.
He definitely doesn't.
Marco.
so you he'll kind of like, okay, yeah, I got it, and then he'll be like, thank you guys,
You're welcome.
and he'll go off with his 20 to buy a nice dinner.
Steak
He'll go
dinner.
to CC's and like really get his dollar in.
CC's busting.
Okay,
I've been to CC's in so long.
They reopened the one down there.
Really? Cool.
Donnie.
Now, I saw like red or something, and like my claws. I had claws.
He goes, yeah, we're gonna try to trigger a vampire transformation.
That sounds dangerous.
It is. He goes, but I have a contingency plan.
Is it a bullet?
No, it probably won't kill you.
Okay, good. Probably.
He goes, so, normally, he goes, but it won't really be fun either. Normally, your body seems to trigger into vamp mode when you are near death
Yes, I've noticed that a lot lately.
or in high stress or something like that. So
When I was doing an exam, I felt a little winded.
I think that's different.
Okay.
It seems like it's tied to your flight or fight response, and it
Fight or
seems like
fright.
that is the answer.
Okay.
He goes, so we are going to overstress the amygdala, I think, which is the part of the brain that handles that. He goes, and I'm going to basically try to kick it on. I'm going to try to trigger your fight or flight response. The easiest way for me to do that is to simulate dying without actually killing you. So lay on this table as he slaps the table.
Is this gonna hurt?
It's unpleasant from what I hear, but
Does
it
it
shouldn't
involve
hurt.
holy water?
It involves normal water.
Is he gonna waterboard him?
Is this still those drip?
Damn it! You mean I'm not here for this?
All right, and I get on the cold table.
So yeah, you kind of like lift yourself up. He's gonna be like, take your shirt off. There's no point in making it wet
That's kind of
unnecessarily.
weird, but okay.
So you take your shirt off and you lay down. And you can feel the cold like aluminum table on your back.
This is very unpleasant.
It is very similar to like a butcher's table, and so you feel very strange.
I feel like that pig. I just drank its blood.
He goes, hold still, and he's going to put a nice towel over your face. And then you're just going to feel water splash on it. And as it first starts, it's not too bad. I need you to make that composure plus resolve +1.
I mean, I think it's getting harder to breathe. 2.
So you're holding out fine, but then the water starts to get into your mouth through the rag. And you're able to push it out and breathe fine, but it's starting to feel tight on your chest as this water's washing over you. So you're
I'm
gonna do
not
that
okay
again
with this anymore.
to take away a die.
So your first mistake was not having a safe word.
Okay, so same deal. You're feeling the water start to flood, but you're able to hold it together.
I'm
so
not cool with this.
take another one off.
Telling you, safe word's coming. handy.
As you're beginning to feel the
Broccoli.
water, the water is beginning to flow up your nostrils and kind of drip into your throat. So you are starting to cough, even if you're not actually suffering any drowning effects.
Am I rolling good now? 1, 2.
Okay, so you're still holding in there. So take off 2 now as the flow of water gets a lot more intense.
Now fucking succeed. Keep going.
Come on.
Beat this game.
1.
All right, yeah, come on.
Yeah, 1.
Keep going.
Is it 1 now?
It's
0.
like 1.
That's 0.
It's a chance die.
Damn, 9.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, that's fine. So on the last couple times, you hear like a cork of a bottle popping off, and then the water not only is pouring in your face, it's beginning to burn intensely.
Oh, wait, hold on.
And as that happens, you feel kind of like a coldness wash over your body, and you kind of like twitch a little and shoot like sitting straight up as the rag flies off. And you look down at your hands and you can see your claws have kind of extended and all your skin is paled out and you just kind of feel cold, but you feel like powerful.
Is my vision different?
Yeah, everything's like you're a lot more perceptive. Everything seems enhanced, like it was in like 8K as to before you had just like normal vision. Everything just seems like over enhanced, and he's like, "Are you okay?" As he kind of like leans over and looks at you.
I think I have 40/40 vision. Like,
That's the same. Okay, regardless. He goes, okay, try to stand up.
okay, and I get up.
So yeah, you kind of stand up and like you kind of look around and it's like an overwhelming of the senses. Everything's like louder, brighter. Go ahead and make me a resolve plus composure -2 as that hunger that you were feeling earlier kind of washes back over you.
Oh, no. Resolve plus composure -2.
Yeah.
I could go for that blood now. Damn. 2.
So yeah, you definitely feel it, but you're like in control. As he's like, good.
I need cheeseburgers or something.
He goes, I don't think that'll help. But
Where's cinnamon?
we need to.
It's cold out here, guys. I don't want to go back. I'm scared.
He goes, okay, good. This is progress.
You need one of those
There's
Cinnaburgers.
a cinnamon.
Not
Don,
sponsored.
if you're still with me,
Yep.
try to do, I don't know, something. Flip, jump, run, I don't know.
So is it like this is a warehouse, right?
Or try to turn it off, I guess.
I want to try something, and I want to like. I used to be really good at parkour, and I like jump up to try to grab like the
The
rafters,
rafters?
yeah.
Okay. So
Like
roll
a 15-foot warehouse. 20
Yeah, let's see.
roll athletics plus strength.
Is this a track and field thing?
And you're going to add 2 extra die to that.
A 2.
So you do leap, not 15 feet, but a little higher.
Whoa, I might have a new record now.
But more importantly, you feel light. Like you don't feel the weight of exertion from that. Your muscles don't feel any tired. They feel almost more mechanical.
No, anemic acid, or whatever it's called. Or acid.
And so you just kind of like launch and then you just land. And you felt like even on the landing, you know how like if you jump straight and land, you might get a little like wobbly. You just like stick it. You're like, you feel fine.
Whoa, that is not how bones work. Or joints.
Yeah, you feel like everything just kicked off without any issue. And he goes, okay, good.
I want
then-
to punch something. Not you, but something.
He goes, I don't have anything for you to punch.
There's
Now,
a wooden crate right there.
As you look down at your hand, you will heal 2 points of lethal damage. And so, yeah, and then like your wounds kind of close as you're kind of looking down at your hands. And then
Cool.
you start to feel sick
Oh, no.
as you begin to like look down and like you're feeling drowsy.
I feel like I had a bunch of melatonin.
And then you just kind of fall over as everything kind of blacks out suddenly. Perfect. So you two, as you return home, unless you want to talk on the way back.
I don't feel so
So
good.
we will probably try to go by Marco's, the pawn shop.
Yeah, it's like next door.
Yeah. So hey, so
Anything
then
on,
let's,
else on the way, though?
Yeah. You wonder if that guy that Chris wanted us to put the tracker on is the knife guy from the warehouse the other night?
Why, maybe. That's why I figured maybe it's just, good for us to have some type of knowledge on it.
Could be that. I didn't ask him how long that guy's been around. He said it was a newer.
Well, I mean, we'll figure it out as soon as we see
I'll talk
him.
to him tomorrow. Remind me tomorrow.
Now, that being said, he also, if he is a knife guy, he could be mauled. We may have just killed a man.
Why would you say that?
Well, given that man, I'm pretty sure I remember him stabbing your girlfriend and also trying to kill Don.
Well, fair. But Chris did say that the guy was pretty nice to him. So
That doesn't mean shit.
true.
I could be nice to you and hit you with a bat.
You have. Don't you remember training like a few months ago?
I've been nice to Don, and I stabbed him 3 or 4 times with a stake.
You did do that, but you let him drink his blood. So I mean, that all kind of balances out.
No.
Your karma is lost on me in this case, but I get your point. But either way, we may have sent someone to this death, especially if he's caught with a chip and the guy knows what it is.
Well, how well did you disguise the chip on the card? Like, is it obvious that it's a tracking chip?
Well, I believe if I remember the description right that God gave me, I slapped it on the back of that ass and handed it to that guy.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll find out tomorrow. I'll meet him at the sub shop at noon. If he made the drop, we'll start tracking him then.
Okay.
But for now, you need clothes.
I do need clothes.
Marco's is your connection. Let's see how that goes. If not, we'll go to Walmart.
I mean, we could always just go back to the warehouse too.
I doubt the professor has clothes for you. Do you have extra clothes?
We could get clothes in my off time. We have to deal with some other things
We
first.
got to
It's
pass
cold
Marco's
out, I'm
anyway.
just
It'll take
sneaky.
all of a few minutes. It's not like you're picky on your
Okay. You convinced
style.
me. All right.
Marco!
So the door opens and you see Marco, and there's a guy up front, like in line, and he's like, "No, I want 100." And Marco's like, "The best I'll do is like 60." And then they're going back and forth for a moment, and then he looks back and goes, "Cinnamon,
Marco, my boy, my brother in arms.
Eli, hello.
Long time no see, Marco. How you been?
I'm just winning one over on this guy." And the guy like looks at him like, "What?"
What you got for sale there, bud?
He goes, "I've been trying to sell this Dell laptop for like 6 months. I told him I got it in 2007 for like $400. I'm just trying to get 100 out of it."
Dude, you can buy that's so out of date. I mean, heck, have you even checked Marketplace? Those things are going for like $20 a piece. The fact that he's offering you
Marketplace?
60, yeah, Facebook Marketplace.
I don't Facebook.
Oh, see, there's your problem. Craigslist. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, I heard there was like serial killers on there.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Wasn't that a BTK you stopped for it?
I'll pull up my phone. But look, here's your laptop going for 25. The fact that he's offering you 60 is a bargain. And I'm trying to help Marco.
Okay. I mean, so the guy will be like, yeah, I guess you got a point, though.
Same.
All right, 60 works. And so he'll like take his cash and dip. And Marco's like, thank you. He doesn't know these are a one of a kind. They're actually worth about $600.
Hey, look,
And so he'll like take it off there and set it down.
I helped you. Now I need you to help my buddy. He gave
Oh,
away.
I always
he,
help Cinnamon.
he gave away his shoes.
I
he
throw
needed
my foot up
clothes.
on the counter. It's just bare naked. I need
bunions.
shoes.
Yes,
I got
shoes?
cream for that.
No, I just need socks. I like the bunions.
Socks,
Like
socks
the
and shoes.
bunions.
Oh, let's see what I got here. So he'll like pull up a pair of like knockoff Jordans, and like the Michael Jordan on there has 3 legs. And then he's like, little misprint, probably. And then I got some socks, all kinds. I'll give you a couple of those.
Yeah.
You got the Jordans, or the Jordanes as I call them. And he takes out like a pair of
His
boots
third leg.
that are like red at the bottom and they're like stained, and then they're like a normal like khaki boot besides that. Like
I'll
canvas.
take them.
He goes, yeah, I don't know where these came from.
I'm
Probably-
cool with
probably a
that. I'll
butcher.
take them.
I hope.
Slaughterhouse.
Oh, you guys. And so he'll slide them over. Be
Yeah.
like, Cinnamon, I got some trash next time you got some cash, you know?
I had cash, but I live the life of a wanderer now. But I will be back with things.
What a way with words, man. What a way with words. There's your shoes, though. Have fun.
Thanks, Marco.
And so, yeah, you guys will, a favor for a favor, get some shoes, and then head next door.
He makes a heck of a profit.
So as you guys enter the building, you will see the professor is kneeled over Don, who is on the
Shirtless.
Did we kill
what
him?
happened?
floor. He goes, well, I tried to get him to transform, and then he did. And then he did this.
The strain on his body was probably too much.
I got this. I'm pulling my
I don't
socks
think
and
he can control his powers, is more the reality. I mean, he goes, I've encountered Alistar a handful of times, and I'm aware vaguely that vampires can use, like, powers, you know, that they have, but it comes at a cost. I don't think our friend is able to control when he uses said powers, and so the cost is just outpacing him.
It also appears that him tapping into that side of him is having effects on his normal side, hence the enhanced hunger recently.
Yes, that makes sense.
Because, I mean, before now, he's been, from what he says, a pretty avid track star, grad student. Like, it seems like he's had no ill effects. And
runner,
now
he's a
that
track
this has
star.
been triggered and this side is flaring up, you know, it's taking a toll on him. So
Yeah, no.
maybe it's like a muscle. Maybe the more he uses it, the more he gets the hang of it. But I don't know what the risk is.
I
the
don't know
contrary.
either. Peculiar, though. He goes, well, let's wake him up somehow.
I got it. Take my shoes and socks off, put it up to his nose, and be like, all right, take a deep
Oh, I
sniff.
don't like eating this.
I have a better
So
idea.
you're not asleep, by the way. You're unconscious.
Yeah,
Like,
I have a better idea. So I want to like flip him over and take like a knife and cut my wrist and put like a little bit of blood around his
Oh,
mouth
boy.
and see if that
Roll-
triggers him.
This is where I don't roll good. I'm
roll
fail on purpose.
resolve plus composure, and you're going to -4 from that bad boy.
Hell yeah.
Well, you're going to +1, so -3.
I'm gonna accept a crit fail.
-3. So he snaps awake,
Ugh.
and you like grab Eli reflexively and then like pull him, but then you just kind of like come back to your consciousness.
Hey.
Oh,
See
wait
me
a
with a steak. I was like, oh,
Glad-
Not
Glad-
again. Not again.
Glad you're back. Can you please let me go?
Yeah.
And so suddenly there's a loud crack and metal sounds as the shades open, and the sunlight bathes the room, but you're not affected, Donnie.
I'm
instead, cinnamon starts burning up.
He goes, that was the contingency plan, so I'm glad that we didn't
You
have to resort to that.
asshole.
Also, had an idea, Professor. How well are you at running an IV?
Medium?
I
says ponder in a
wonder
moment.
if, as like a way in case anything were to happen to Don, having like a few bags of our blood in like a fridge somewhere as like an absolute like he's on death's door, bring him back kind of thing.
Can I mix it with protein powder?
I mean,
I mean,
Maybe.
I'd be willing, maybe after a day or two and off these antibiotics to help him out in that.
there's a
regard.
million variables here we don't really know.
Could I microdose holy water?
Because if he's struggling with that intensive hunger, and how well did the cow's blood do?
It helped a little, but not much.
Yeah, I just wonder maybe if we
I
satiate
just
him
stopped
with like
eating as many
a
hamburgers after.
pint of human blood, if that may help him in his recourse of using his powers.
Perhaps. For certain, if we're going to... I believe that there's a reason they're after him that we need to understand.
But this
Additionally, we have the hooded man and whatever that is.
may have a small lead on him. The boy that Cinnamon apparently unintentionally mugged has a lead on a new homeless person in town. He didn't really give me much. He seemed pretty hesitant. So Cinnamon did fashion a GPS tracker, and the kid using his connection with the guy's gonna try to get close, reverse pickpocket the tracker, and then we'll see if we can, tail him tomorrow and see if what turns up. If it is the hooded man, that might be a lead on that. If it's something else, I'll drop a line to the local PD and they can handle it.
Okay, he says. I think that's good work. I think we need to somehow the hooded man, the homicides that Alex is involved in, your parents, Cinnamon's father, your existence, Don, and
maybe my mother.
Alistar, they're all tied together somehow. We just need to figure out what we're missing. I have a hard time believing that this is all coincidence.
I do as well. Plus, I mean, Alex wasn't even on that side of town, so like, why is he being accused for the quadruple homicide? There's something higher up going. The fact that Nick was released.
We need
custody.
answers, and it's all bound to be connected. And as he says that, you get a ding on your phone, Don, and it says, "Meet me at the pier," and it's from your friend. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the episode, follow us on Spotify. Send this to all your favorite people. Give us a like on Twitter, TikTok, everywhere you can check out that we do fun little shorts. Do all that fun stuff. Let us know what you think in the comments of whatever platform you're listening on. And as always,
Don't waterboard your friends. It never ends well. Unless you're just into that kind of thing, in which case, carry on.
safe word first.
Yep.
Fun fact, if you mix blood into protein powder, it causes extreme weight gain and bloating.
Extreme weight loss.
No, extreme weight gain and bloating.
How do you know this?
I looked it up just a second ago. I was really curious.
So pig's blood and protein
The
powder.
ultimate bulk.
Yeah, bulk powder.